Good day, everyone. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone is doing fantastic, feeling great, healthy and happy, realizing that the government doesn't love you, and also realizing that pretty much everything you've been told since you were born is a lie. It is June the 27th of 2025, 1:31 p.m. Mr. Buzz coming to you from the communist shithole that is known as Ontario, Canada. And if you'd like to support the channel, the information is in the description box how you do so. I also offer guitar lessons, and I charge $30 an hour. And also, if you'd like to have me cover a particular topic, just leave me a comment, let me know. If it's something I feel comfortable to talk about, I will make you a video. If you get anything out of this video, please like and subscribe, and let's get to the horrible topic of the day. This is one I've been hesitating on doing, but I watch a lot of Valuetainment, the PBD podcast, and he did a video a few days ago that said, man, I just got to talk about this. So it's about child marriage, PDF files, which is what you're supposed to say on YouTube. You're not allowed to say the word, of course. And of course, let's not forget they prefer to be called minor attracted persons, or MAPS. A euphemism. We give a euphemism to pedos so as not to offend them. Let's realize how sick and demented that is right off the bat. This topic, I'm going to tell you, this one pisses me off. This pisses me off. I grew up in a world where PDF files were terrified because everybody wanted to lynch them and give them cement shoes. And I mean, you didn't even dare defend one. How can you? They molest little kids. Obviously a sick and demented thing that when they put them in prison, they can't even put them in general population because the other prisoners will kill them. Of course. Those prisoners have children at home too. Do you think they're going to like a PDF file in there? They're going to shank that guy. Or nowadays it's women too. Women are doing this at a crazy increased rate. Female teachers doing this all over the place. So how do we get to a point where there's actually people defending these PDF files and using euphemisms to describe them? Minor attracted persons. I'd like to find the person who came up with that and injected that into society and slapped them silly. What are you doing? What are you doing? So where did this come from? I can tell you where a big chunk of it came from. And the PBD podcast that I mentioned a minute ago, that's in the description too. Check it out. It'll shock you. It will shock you. So this is about the Ayatollah Khomeini, the Ayatollah of Iran. I can't believe he's still the leader of Iran. When I was a kid, he was the leader. I remember in the 70s, he was in the news all the time. All the time. They call him the Shah of Iran. Well, he's the one that lays down the law for, I guess they're the Shias, the Shia Muslims. And when it comes to child marriage, they're all about that. It's okay to marry a 6-year-old, 7-year-old girl. That's fine. Even younger. You can marry them even younger than that. But you're not allowed to consummate the marriage. Get ready for this now. I'm telling you, this is going to... Not allowed to consummate the marriage until she's 9. Until she's 9. And then it gets worse, okay? during this period, let's say you marry her when she's 6, like Muhammad married his bride at 6, Aisha, I think her name was. This is where they get this from. This is what they're going by. During this time, you're waiting for her to be 9 so you can consummate it. He even describes, the Ayatollah Khomeini himself describes this. Now, I'm going to be a little bit graphic here, folks. I'm sorry, but I got to explain this. Before she's 9, there are other sexual pleasures you can enjoy with her. And he describes placing the penis between the thighs, but just no penetration. This is not forbidden, he says. I get so angry and worked up when I even think about this topic. This is why it's being normalized. This is why. That's where it's coming from. It's the same as the face diapers, the masks. Why do you think those are so normalized now? Same bunch. Same bunch. Trying to train everybody to get used to having their faces covered. That's what it's all about. I promise you 100%. That's what it's all about. And the increase in defense of the PDF files, or the minor attracted persons, as they want people to call them, is to soften the topic with everybody and prepare the world for a society in which people are marrying 6-year-old girls. And most Muslims are okay with this. Even the women. Even the women. Because that's what their prophet did. So if that's what their prophet did, must be okay. Must be. And this is why they're trying to normalize it. In parliaments all over the place, there's bills coming forward all the time to lower the age of consent and to lessen the penalties for being a PDF file. And they think the penalty should go by how different in age you are from, if you're really close in age, let's say you're 21 and your victim is 15, well, that's not really that big of a difference, and so there shouldn't be much of a penalty for that. But they actually, in most places, want to lower the age to like 12. Then from 12, it'll go down to 10, and it'll go to 9. That's what they're after. That's their goal, to get it to 9. Because that's when Muhammad said it's okay. Now, how has everyone, especially the leftists, how have they decided this is okay? Because everyone's so sympathetic to this religion that teaches this. The Ayatollah Khomeini, I mean, he's one of the most influential Muslims in the world. When he speaks, the Muslim world listens. He says if she's younger than 9, well, you can still play, but all you can do is put your penis between her thighs and just no penetration. Sorry to talk about such a distasteful thing, but the world needs to know this. Watch the PBD podcast. You can see the anger in his eyes, too, when he's talking about this. He's got kids. No, my kids are grown, but I have kids, too. I have a daughter. I try to imagine somebody wanting to marry her when she's 6 or she's 8 or 9 or what. I mean, I'm going to beat the snot out of that guy. I'm telling you, it's the sickest shit I've ever heard in my life. And that's where they get it. This is literally taught in their mosques. Their imams teach this. 9 years old, she's good to go. And it even gets worse. I left some of it out. Watch the podcast. I put in the description. If you want to be shocked and disgusted, you will be when you watch that, because he goes right into it. There's even more exceptions and stuff. It's just... They have exceptions where it can be like babies. So, I don't know how they got there, but that's... Yeah, it's just messed up stuff. So, that's enough of that. I feel like I need to go get a shower just from talking about that. That's why it's being normalized, folks. That's why you're being encouraged to call them minor attracted persons. Don't ever use that term for real to call somebody. Don't ever use that. They're PDF files. You know the real word. That's what they are. Use that word at all times. May God be with you all.